So, EZ, the last ever Southport.
Wow, it's emotional times right now.
You absolutely smashed it, as you always do.
Much. Thank you.
They were very good to the other DJs because they didn't let anyone follow you. Because boy, it's hard to follow you.
Nah, it's easily done.
I remember a couple of years ago seeing, I was watching in the back of stage with the DJ was going to go on, and I won't say who it was,
right.
And I was saying, you've got to follow that guy, and he was like, I know. How do you do that?
How can you fear little old me? Just do your thing, I say. Do you know what I mean? Just do your thing.
It's amazing. Let's go back. I mean, I remember we used to run a club called Cookies and Cream at Chris.
Yes.
And Kate said to me, "You've got to check out this guy, EZ."
Yep.
We gave you a residency there,
yep.
And then I said to Andy Roberts, "You've got to get this guy on air."
Yeah.
And like, the rest is history.
The rest is history, man.
It's been incredible. You've got an incredible journey.
It's been a great journey.
Tell me how it's been.
As you know, I've been on KISS for like 14 years, and I had to sort of like make that decision last year to just bring the show to a close because things got so busy. I was constantly missing shows, but I just love radio. You know what I mean? Radio's played a big part in where I am today. So great thanks to KISS and everyone else, really.
But we might see you on radio in the future.
Yes, there is talks. I'm in a meeting next week, so watch the space.
Now tell me about your live gigs, because you have so much energy, it's unbelievable. And whether you're into the sort of UK garage thing or not, you can't but help dance if you're listening to you play. So where does all that come from? What are your influences?
Well, my sets are always about energy. That's me. I just, when I'm booked to play at a gig, I'm there to please, I'm there to satisfy, and that's what I do. I just channel that energy into the crowd, and that's what I've been doing for the past 2,000 years. That's how old I am.
And who did you grow up listening to? What kind of DJs influenced you?
Well, I started out at an early age doing a radio station called Dance FM, and I was like the youngest on there, like 13 years old. And there was a DJ, there's Kenny Ken, legendary Kenny Ken. He used to play different compared to the other DJs on the station. Yeah. So I sort of like watched him really because I was focused on what he was doing. He was quite unique in what he done, and from then that's how I sort of like got my style and just.
You're a very technical DJ, aren't you? You really use the decks.
I try
to the maximum.
I try.
So is that taking a lot of practice and stuff? Or?
Practice? No. Do you know what? Everyone thinks I practice, but I wish I had time to practice, to be honest. But what I do, I just learn stuff as I go along at each set.
So it's all natural?
Yeah.
It all just comes naturally?
Well, I think so.
One of the things you do quite a lot, which is quite an old school technique, but you've brought it into sort of modern times, is sort of you tease people with a track, and the crowd just go crazy.
Yeah.
So where does that come from? Tell me about that.
That happened like years and years ago. I just found that, just give them a little bit of the track, let them hear a bit of it, just go crazy, and I've just carried it right through to where I am today. So.
Well, one thing that's particularly interesting about your career is that UK garage obviously peaked in the 90s and stuff, and yet you've become bigger than the whole genre, because the whole genre isn't really that popular anymore. But you get bookings all over the world, don't you?
Yeah. For me, obviously you said garage was at its peak in the 90s. Then it had this little dip, and it's always been there, bubbling under like other genres. So they just have their time and then they bubble under. And then for me, UK garage has always been big in my eyes. So I never think it's not big. It's always big in my eyes. So.
And where do you DJ now? You do DJ all over the world, don't
you?
Yeah,
all over the world now. I'm in the USA quite a bit, to be honest now. Okay. So I'm doing like Miami. Next month I'm in Las Vegas, and I never thought to myself, what am I doing there? Like the first time I got a gig, I was playing in New York. I was like, all these people gonna know me, do you know? But the beauty of the internet and shows that I do online, and that everyone sort of like knows who I am.
And when you're playing stuff like that, is it fairly unique what you're doing, or are other people playing similar music?
No, the DJs that I sort of like come on before and after, they're on this like a lot of slow tempo, like your 125 BPM house. So when I come on with my 135 plus, it's just energy, So
that's what I'm saying. It's amazing. I mean, I guess as much as like what David Rodigan is to reggae, you're to sort of UK garage and that sort of genre. And you become like a phenomenon, and it's unbelievable to watch you live. It's like anyone who hasn't seen EZ live, you have to see him live. To me, that's when
don't rush out and do it. Just
that's when you're in
your own time.
So what's the future hold for you? What would you like to do?
Future, well, I keep saying on every interview that I'd like to get back in the studio because, in the late '90s, I was making my own productions and that, and I really miss it. and my plan is to get back in the studio one day. And again, I miss radio, so that's my plan, to get back on radio.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to hearing from tunes from you in the future.
Maybe you can give me a show.
Watch this space, My Soul.
Yeah, cool.